Canelo Alvarez's training camp right now is nothing short of insane. Canelo is pushing his body to the max every day with high-volume sparring, explosive pad work, and non-stop drills. Every round in the gym is about simulating the pressure he'll face in the ring. He's working on strength, agility, and endurance, explosive lifts, resistance training, and high-intensity cardio to make sure he can keep up relentless pressure over 12 rounds. Most importantly, Canelo is in full lockdown mode according to camp sources, which means no distractions and complete focus. His daily regimen is intense, and he has unquestionable discipline in perfecting every aspect of his trade. Canelo has always trained hard, but he seems to be training even more intensely, almost like he is preparing for the fight that defines him. The challenge of facing Crawford is that he brings elite movement, angles, and counter-punching. In addition, this camp involves all tactics because Canelo is thinking about how to outthink Crawford. A large aspect of that is improving head movement because slipping punches creates opportunities to counterpunch. He is also studying Crawford's habits and honing his ability to read and react. Head movement gives a fighter the advantage to be elusive while remaining in range to land effective shots. It is not only a defensive strategy, but an offensive strategy too. Moreover, throughout his training sessions, he is also focused and powerfully punching hard, heavy bags. These drills showcase his superb movement and punching strength. His strength, stamina, and punching accuracy are all improved by continuous practice. It also trains him to maintain explosiveness and sharpness during long rounds. This part of his regimen ensures he stays in peak condition for fight night. Moreover, in Canelo's mind, there is silence, focus and unyielding will. His actions are already showing more than his words could show, establishing that he is committed to the process day after day. He wants to take control from the beginning and make sure Crawford is always on the back foot. Every movement is helping Canelo enhance his cerebral attributes, which include the ability to read patterns and set up bait and counters. He knows Crawford has a high ring IQ. He is doing everything he can at the training camp for it.
They are a weight class for a reason, and you need to ask him. It's different. I know in his mind he think he can do whatever he wants because he's very talented fighter. He's a very good fighter. I like how he fight, but that's why there are weight classes. And he knows now.
He knows now. You think he felt that?
Yeah.
So don't be surprised if we see the best ever Canelo Alvarez on fight night. This camp is positioned more than simply preparation. It is a statement and warning to Crawford and the rest of the world. Canelo is not sliding or retracting. He is moving forward with more strength, intelligence, and purpose than ever before. There is absolutely no doubt that Crawford is a generational talent, but he is getting ready to deal with that because Canelo is coming with flames and is training like a man full of purpose. When examining the experts' opinions for this high-stakes contest, one of the first voices to chime in was boxing promoter Eddie Hearn. It will come as no surprise to anyone with even a fleeting interest in boxing to hear that Hearn maintained Terence Crawford warrants the pre-fight title of favorite to defeat Canelo Alvarez because he is training insane. Hearn said Crawford's elite ability to move, agile foot speed, and efficient offense from the back foot would therefore allow him to neutralize Canelo's relentless aggression. According to Hearn, Crawford needs to stay actively engaged but disciplined with an intelligent level of patience, using his quickness and ring IQ to dictate the pace of the fight rather than getting involved in a street fight. Hearn clearly drew a similarity between Crawford and Sergey Kovalev's fight with Canelo when he pointed out that Crawford could basically use Bivol's game plan of picking and choosing his moments whenever the openings appeared and make Canelo work for every punch he threw.
Fighting off the back foot, a lot of, I mean, he'll engage a lot more than Skull, but he will be looking to do all the things where people have had success, which is use movement. Look at what Bivol did. Bivol had the perfect game plan. He boxed off the back foot, then he attacked, then he moved, then he, all that kind of stuff. And then Crawford will be looking to do exactly the same.
However, Oscar De La Hoya pointed out that Canelo's natural stature and size may give him a slight advantage going into this fight. De La Hoya, who knows what it's like to be at the top level, reminded us that sometimes physicality is relevant for a fight like this, and there is no clear answer in making the prediction. Both Canelo and Crawford are very gifted fighters with supreme belief in themselves, and when two fighters like this get into the ring, it is difficult to predict the outcome. In his eyes, he believes this is one of those fights that could go either way because both men are capable of producing a performance that could win them the fight.
It's a tough one because we can all see it. Canelo's declining. We can see it because Father Time just catches up to you. That's just the name of the game, the nature of the beast, right? Crawford, I mean, he's the same age as well, 37. Different types of lifestyles, different styles. Canelo's getting into some wars now, which kind of like chips away at the block, Do I favor him over Canelo? I don't know. I think it's a 50-50 fight at this point, given where they're at their careers.
But if you had to give somebody 1%,
last one here,
1%, I would go with Canelo.
On top of that, trainer Derek James, like Eddie Hearn, who openly backed Crawford to win this fight, also issued a stern warning to Canelo before this fight. James talked about one of Crawford's most devastating weapons, speed. While acknowledging that Canelo might have a small advantage on physical size and strength, James made the point that in boxing, speed kills. He explained that being faster helps you get your punches off first, but even more important, brings confidence and allows the fighter to dictate the rhythm of the fight. James suggested there would be all kinds of problems for Canelo due to Crawford's speed, which means Canelo would not be able to settle into his rhythm, and he ended saying that speed would be the reason for Crawford's win, and he expects Bud to come away with the win.
The thing that kind of controls this fight was his foot speed and hand speed. So I don't know what, I saw that fight or whatever, but I'm just saying the faster you are, the smaller you are, the faster you are. That's why a little bitty guy can come in the gym and spar a big guy and beat him up. Yeah. Because the old bigger guy may have the skill set and technique, and he's just too slow. So it just depends on the speed is going to be the thing that kind of tells the difference about this fight, I believe. If Crawford still has the speed and his athleticism, it'll be difficult for Canelo. The timing has to be on point.
In stark contrast, Amir Khan took a different approach and sided with Canelo Alvarez. Having been in the ring with Canelo himself, Khan talked about both men's elite skills and ring IQ, but sided with Canelo's strength and physicality to be the deciding factor. Khan stated that Crawford's speed and sharpness are at another level. He did admit, though, that it's a well-balanced fight with genuine chances for both men to prevail.
Crawford's come off some good wins, looking really good. But still, the age is very similar. Both guys are getting on towards the end of their career. I think it's evenly matched, but I do lean more towards Canelo in this one, even though Crawford's a very close friend of mine and helped me in my training camp for my last fight. But it's a hard fight to call because both fighters are at the top of the game. I think it's something that boxing's not seen for a very, very long time, where you've got two fighters. It's hard to say who's going to win. It is a 50-50 fight. Is it skill or power that's going to win, or is it skill or speed that's going to win the fight? We don't know, so let's see.
Going forward, one thing is very certain. This fight is going to be an elite level matchup between two of the most talented boxing technicians in modern boxing. On one side is Canelo, a 4-division world champion and one of the most accomplished fighters of his generation. Canelo's legacy continues to grow as he accepts new challenges and has faced elite competition throughout his career, from dominating fighters like Miguel Cotto to going through a trilogy with Gennady Golovkin. Canelo has faced every style of fighter there is, slick boxers, big punchers, awkward movers, to name a few, and more often than not, he has found a way to win.
His answer was, I feel great. I feel very good. It was an honor to be in the ring against Miguel Cotto. Again, I don't take anything away from him. I respect him, but it feels very, very good, and I felt that I put up a good fight. I'm getting better, and I feel I have the best trainers in the world.
In addition, Canelo's run at super middleweight has been historic. Canelo unified the division by dominating Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, and Callum Smith, and establishing that he could rule with an iron fist. What makes him so hard to beat is his ability to adapt during the fight. His trademark brutal body shots and his tight defense combined with perfect ring generalship. Not only does he win, but he makes statements. Each time Canelo enters the ring, he demonstrates why he is willing to fight anyone, in any weight class, at any time.
That's a mediocre mind. That's a mediocre mind because they come just to survive, to go to the 12th round. That's a mediocre mind. You need to put a good fight there and put great show. You know what I mean?
Do you think Crawford will employ the same tactics to try and box?
I hope not. I hope not because the people deserve a good fight.
What do you make of the Crawford fight next?
Huh?
How excited are you for the Crawford fight?
I'm excited. I'm gonna enjoy this win and then.
Standing on the other side is Terence "Bud" Crawford, who has created a near-perfect career himself. Crawford became the first male boxer to become an undisputed champion in 2 weight classes in the 4-belt era, an accomplishment reflecting his incredible dominance. Undefeated and feared, Crawford slays elite names like Sean Porter, Kell Brook, and Errol Spence Jr., still making world-class opponents look ordinary. His ability to switch efforts and skills skills in the ring, coupled with a killer instinct, makes him one of the most well-rounded fighters we have ever seen. There has been nothing but a meteoric rise for Crawford, and each passing fight only adds to the myth. He doesn't just win fights, he demolishes opponents, he deconstructs and dismantles, and finishes in savage order.
Did you expect Spence to get knocked out like that? Did you expect him not to have the punch resistance, Manny?
I didn't expect that the fight will be like that, but I thought it will finish 12 rounds. But Crawford he did a good job.
Is Crawford number one? Pound for pound number one?
I think so.
In addition, he is among the most comprehensive fighters in boxing due to his ability to switch stances, manage speed, and disrupt game plans. He has dominated every level of his journey through the lightweight, super lightweight, and welterweight divisions. His timing, finishing ability, and IQ are second to none. He now aims to defeat Canelo to make the biggest impact, gain notoriety, and surprise the boxing world.
However they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we gotta fight, and I'm gonna win the fight. As simple as that. I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm happy that, you know, I'm here, and we're gonna put on a great show.
For many years, the resentment and vitriolic exchanges have been the fuel for the rivalry between Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Now that the war has started, their soft jabs have driven them to a more bitter personal battle. Boxing fans can expect one of the most contentious, emotionally charged fights of modern boxing history, as the stakes are high. In summary, the entire boxing universe is still buzzing after seeing the ferocity emanating from Canelo Alvarez's training camp. The Mexican superstar looked focused, strong, and primed to remind the world why he is regarded as one of the best fighters of this era. His legendary body punches, his pressure, and his experience on the biggest stages leave him as the favorite for many. On the contrary, Terence "Bud" Crawford shocked the world with his new look and non-stop work rate in the gym. The American technician has taken his speed, precision, and highly tuned ring IQ up to the more demanding weight class, and his advocates believe it will lend to making Canelo break down. There is now full confidence behind Crawford, and many fans are calling this will be the fight where he will announce himself as a once-in-a-generation elite talent. So the question is, who will show up when it matters most? Or will it be Crawford electrifying everyone with his quick counters, carving out his space, and using his quick mind to defuse and show him how to win the boxing match? This isn't just a fight, it's a true clash of styles, experience, and legacies. Two pound-for-pound kings stepping into the same ring with history on the line. And the truth is, nobody can say for sure how it plays out.